Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they...
Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Gets the back moving, looking to throw at St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man, it's Peoples. He's knocked out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 44. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Thurman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, better look out! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air. It's St. Clair. Rushes on him. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Jukes his way for more. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Buckeyes are flying down the field.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now adjusting. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times. It stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some...
There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
Snags it down the right side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone and the 13. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. Breaks into the open.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quarterback will keep it. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pickett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. Moving away from pressure. That's caught. It's Porter. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Steps away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Barker. Runs through a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
3rd down coming up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal. He's loose. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Jumped on top of the pile.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's got him in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Buckeyes need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here.
Turning it on! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Working on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating at least.